Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 1, I have a message for you. And today we go into a call from your highest self, what your highest self wants you to see. So it's going to go into a certain situation. And we're going to look at that situation from the highest possible perspective. And what I see already for you, pile 1, is this is about a situation seen from the highest possible perspective. It's a renewal of your spirit. There is a rebirth happening of you. And while this rebirth is happening, it feels for you that things are stuck. Things are not flowing. And there is also an invitation in there while the things seem stuck, because nothing is stuck, it's just your perception upon the situation. But there is an invitation here in this moment of feeling stuck, which is actually a pause that has been given to you. It's a stop that's been given to you to dive deep into yourself, because you are in the process of, like I say, you are in the process of rebirthing yourself. And in these moments of feeling like nothing is happening, feeling like things are not flowing, feeling like you are stuck, this is the moment to go inside, to go in silence. Also, when I start this reading, my dog came inside. And she was, if maybe you can hear it, now it's a little bit less loud, but she was breathing very loud. So I also feel for you that your breath is very important. So I don't know if you are interested in breath work. If you are, it's a very good time to practice that. If you are not yet, maybe it's a good idea to look into that. Or to just, if you have a pet, if you have a dog or a cat, or another animal, to lay together with your animal and to synchronize your breath. It's gonna be very healing and very very ease. It's gonna give you a feeling of ease. It's gonna bring peace inside of you. And there is also something about just being focused, being aware of your breath, because I feel this also. Yeah, I feel like I have to do effort to breathe deep. I feel myself breathing very high. So there is something here to go with your awareness to your breath, and to the moments that you get aware of your breath, to consciously breathe more deep into your belly instead of just up in your lungs. I also have some numbers already for you, and we have 888 here. Which is infinity, it's abundance. That was her breath. So there is really something with this breath. Also the 8, the shape of the 8, I see it also as this perfect balance within ourselves. As above, so below. As above, so below. So there is this flow of energy, this flow of air that is asking for your attention. Your higher self is pointing your attention to be in this flow and to use your breath as a tool for that. We also have 44 on the table, which is it's a number of manifestation, things manifesting in the material. realm, in the 3D realm. So whatever you are, whatever situation you are in, there is this message of to don't worry about the material world in this moment, but to use this, especially if you're feeling stuck, especially if you are feeling like nothing is happening or very little is happening, to go inside and to dive into your own emotions, into your own deeper self. And literally this, bring your breath into your belly, because there is also something with your lower chakras that are asking for breath. They are asking for air. They are asking for space, awareness and attention. Let's see, I want to dive a little bit deeper into this. I also feel for some there is a situation with another person or with more people around where you have placed the balance in an unequal state, or you have placed yourself higher than them, or you have placed them higher than you. And there is also this invitation to bring this into balance. And also with your breath, it will almost naturally happen. But it can be helpful with this breath work to also focus on that situation and maybe even visualize it. If you, whomever I'm speaking to with this, you will know if this is for you or not. If you have put other people higher than yourself, or you've put yourself higher than other people, to visualize yourself and this other person or persons in the position that you are feeling it, and to breathe, use this 8 figure, this infinity figure, and keep on breathing up until you bring them in the same point. I get again a confirmation here to don't worry about any material things in this moment. There is really no need to worry about that. Other things are asking your attention now. And if you are worried about that, it's good to remind yourself that it's just your mind. However your reality is looking at this specific moment, it's not your true consciousness. Your consciousness, unconsciously, is already adapting to a state of abundance. And there is really this confirmation here to don't put your focus there now. Put your focus on your inner experience. This is really asking your attention now. Your feelings, your emotions. And know that all the rest is just your mind trying to trick you. Because really there is a lot of confirmation here on the table. Whatever earthy stuff that are lingering, that are bothering you, that maybe cause you worries, there is no need to worry about that. And in this moment, this is really not asking for your attention. Your attention is being asked inside of you. Again, this breath, your lower three chakras. Your higher self also sees that you get trapped in your mind from time to time. And your higher self is just confirming, do your utmost best to say no whenever your mind tries to catch you. And if it catches you, it's okay. Or if it takes you out, it's okay. Don't judge it. It's just it's just about catching yourself. The moment you catch yourself, you make another choice. You make the choice like, I don't go into that now. I want to focus on my breath. Also that when you feel that your mind is trying to pull you off track, focus on your breath as a tool to get out of that also. Out of that head, into your feeling, into your heart, into your breath. And breathe deeply into your body. There is also this feeling here of, I want to rise, I want to rise, I want to rise. And I fully understand that feeling. But there is also something about nourishing your roots. Again, to these three lower chakras, to put your attention also there. To make sure that your base is solid. Your roots are asking for attention, for watering, for love. And for air. There is really air. There is something with air. And also this, when we are trapped in our mind, it's our mind. We are not grounded into our body. When we are in our mind, we are not present in the moment. And because if we are in our minds, we are or in the past or in the future. We are not in the present. But also with your breath. Your breath is a tool to bring you instantly into the present moment. It brings you instantly into the present moment, and it makes you aware of whatever is happening in that present moment. And that is what your higher self wants to say to you now. Be present in the moment. And use your breath in whatever situation is showing up for you. Come back to your breath. And keep on breathing up until you feel like you have space inside of yourself. I also feel some situations for some where you are passionate about certain new ideas you got, creative ideas you got, inspirations, and you want to put them into action. Maybe this is also this materialized stuff. You want to put them into action, But really your higher self now is calling you in and asking you to go inside. Because whatever you try to do now in the material world, it's not gonna flow. It's just not the moment for it. The ideas are good, and the ideas will lead you to harvest, to prosperity, to abundance. But in this moment, it's important to go inside and to don't worry about all the rest. It's really about connecting to yourself, to your feelings. Your emotional world is really asking for your attention now. Sorry for the sound, that is my dog breathing again. I think this is the main message I have for you, Pile 1. Your higher self is pointing your attention to your breath, to your inner world, your inner experience, and to use your breath in whatever situation challenges you now. It will bring you relief in these challenges, but it will also expand what is already there. And again, pay attention to these roots. Also there, if you like to visualize, to whenever you breathe, again with this 8, whenever you go down in this figure of the 8, to visualize bringing air or bringing light, bringing water into these roots. And really breathe deep. Breathe deep into your belly. It's gonna benefit you in a very big way. In very big ways. It's such a simple practice and we forget about that a lot of times. I want to pull one more card for you, but I feel this is what I have for you. Renewal of your spirit. And it's a big process, this renewal of the spirit. And you feel it already. That's also why you got some very, very good ideas, some good inspirations, some very good insights. And this is like preparing for when the moment comes that is this materialized world can bloom or be put into action or whatever. There is just about the material world, don't worry about that. In this moment, go inside. We have soulcraft, so this also feels like, again with this breath, going inside and to make your base as solid as possible for whatever is to come. The more solid you make that base, the more you will thrive afterwards. And don't worry, it's all good. This is what I have for you, pile one. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. And this message goes into a call from your highest self. What does your highest self want you to know? So we're going to look into a certain situation, and we're going to look at the highest possible perspective to see that situation. So pile 2, what I feel for you, this is about a situation, possibly with yourself, but I feel more this is a situation with someone else. And it feels like a situation from the past or a situation that is ending now. It might be still going, but it feels more like it's more past energy. And this is a situation where you were in relation to someone. Like I say, it can also be yourself, but for most it will be with someone else, which is then also a reflection of certain things inside of ourselves. Still a situation with someone else who played certain mind games with you, who was not honest. There was deception, there was dishonesty, there were mind games. And what your highest self wants you to know in this specific moment about this situation is that you shouldn't worry about the outcome of this situation, because there is justice on the table. Whatever this situation was, it will turn out successfully for you. And it's a situation that probably still causes you confusion. Maybe you are still asking yourself questions about how or what actually happened there. Maybe it's still not clear what actually happened there. And your highest self is coming through and saying you, or bringing you the message that the confusion will clear out. Things will come to light. Revelation is here for you. And there is also an invitation, whatever happened, to find for yourself a state of gratitude. Because whatever situation we went through, there is always a positive gem to find in there. And I know some situations can be very harmful and should not happen. But even the most harmful situations, if we can look at them from the highest possible perspective, we can always find something in there to be grateful for. Maybe not in the behavior, but what it did with us, what it brought up with us. Maybe it brought up our strength, or maybe it showed us to be a lot more aware of our boundaries. Maybe it showed us how loving, how caring we are. There is always something to find in there. And your higher self, your highest self, is coming through with this invitation, also according to this situation, to come to a place of gratitude, or to stay in a place of gratitude. Because I feel already in your energy, or I feel also in your energy, that there is already seeds of gratitude in there. You already saw certain things that are beneficial for you according to going through this situation for you. It showed you things that you are already grateful for. And your highest self is coming through to stay focused on that, or to focus even more on that. And whatever was or still is confusing, it will be revealed. It will come to light. It will be shown to you what actually happened there. Or whatever is needed for you to know will be shown to you. Or will be revealed to you. And like I say, justice is here on the table. So it really, justice is this card of, it's the consequences of our acts. Whatever we do, it always has a certain consequence. And what I feel for you very strongly in this situation, because we also have to be honest with ourselves when we do something from which we feel is not the best thing to do, we also carry the consequences for that. We take responsibility for that. But in this situation, it really feels like you are coming out even stronger here. Justice is in your favor here. It really strongly feels like that. Sorry for the noise, that is my dog. She's just entering, making a nest. Which might also be significant for you or relevant for you, to make a nest inside of yourself, a nest of gratitude. Whatever happened there. Because it brought you, even though it was tricky, also according to feelings, it did brought you to a place where you are able to expand your heart space. Or you will be. But it's also related with this gratitude, because whatever situation we go through, if we come to a point of gratitude, the moment we can feel the gratitude, our heart opens instantly. If we are in gratitude, our heart opens. And I feel that for you. But there might be still a situation that is, I don't know what it actually is. I will go a little bit deeper into that. But you might be worried about the outcome of something. But there is no need to worry, because justice will be in your favor. It might also be a legal situation that you are worried about how it will turn out, but it will turn out in your favor. And it will even enhance your gratitude. The outcome of this situation will enhance your gratitude even more. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be in gratitude already. This is really what your highest self is telling you. Find already that place of gratitude within and connect with that space of gratitude. It will benefit in all ways. But there is really no need to worry. And everything that is needed for you to know will be shown to you. It will be revealed. It will come to light. And we have here the Knight of Swords. So this is a very fast moving energy. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Seven of Swords. The Four of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. And the Hermit. So this confirms what I said already. It's a very fast moving energy. Something will happen for you very soon which will reveal whatever was there according to lies, betrayal, maybe even theft, mind games, um, having an agenda. It will be revealed to you very soon. And it will also make sense for you in a way, because there might still this is what I sensed also in the beginning, that you are still confused about certain things are not clear for you, and whatever will come in, whatever will be shown to you very soon, will also bring answers to this confusion that you are still having. And this confusion is related to feelings, to your emotional being, your emotional experience, because there is confusion according to that. And whatever comes in will it will balance out these feelings of discontent, unfulfillment, not understanding. It will balance out this confusion in your feelings. Hmm. It's like now the things don't make sense, but more in your feeling space than in your mind space. Maybe both, but what I'm picking up here is this energy of being in this state of it just doesn't make sense, because my feeling said this or my feeling said that, and whatever news will come in for you, whatever revelation will come in for you, will also give answers to that. What I also feel for you, pile 2, is your higher self coming through with this message of whatever happened here, or you know this already, or you will realize it soon, that whatever happened here was, sorry for this, whatever happened here, it was really a blessing in disguise. There is a big gem in here according to your own spiritual journey. And what I picked up already, or you find this gratitude already in there, but even more will come. Even more will will get clear for you why this happened the way it happened. And your higher self is really coming through with this message of this is such a good thing in your spiritual journey. This is such a good thing in your spiritual awakening, because it brought you a lot. And if you are not seeing that in this moment, you will see it soon. For some, this was a work relationship or something related to career or work. And there was a big imbalance according to giving and receiving. Or because of this situation, because of the fact that this situation happened, you are now been put into a state within yourself which is so much more valuing you. You are so much more valuing yourself, which will lead to relationships that are very reciprocate. It will lead to you connecting to your soul tribe, to people who really resonate with your true essence. So this whole situation feels like your higher self is coming through and saying you had to go through this to stand in your value, to know your worth, and to learn the balance of giving and receiving, to protect your boundaries, and to be in a state of gratitude for whatever shows up in your path, and seeing it from the highest possible perspective and seeing the big gem that was in this situation or is in this situation. It's a situation that made you grow in a very exponential way. Nothing has gone wrong. I also have the number 22 here. And this 22 speaks about love. It speaks about union, divine union. But like I always say, union with someone else comes from a place of union within. In whatever situation, love, relationship, friendship, a union with someone else, a divine union with someone else is a reflection of divine union within. And all this situation feels like it was a situation that brought you into this place of union within yourself. So, my beautiful pile 2, this is what I have for you. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. And this reading goes into a call from your highest self. So we are looking at certain situations which are asking to be seen from the highest possible perspective. So we're going to tap into your highest self and bring through the highest possible perspective up onto a certain or according to a certain situation. And sorry for the noise, this is my dog, she's snoring a little. Pile 3, what I feel for you, this is about a situation where you feel limited in a way, but there is two very strong energies on the table, and there is this energy of feeling limited, feeling blocked, feeling trapped in the mind, and then there is this, we have the world, we have the 9 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment, we have the sun, we have blessings, we have acknowledgement, We have God, Source, Spirit on the table. So there is these two strong energies, very opposite each other. So what I feel for you, pile tree, and this came already through in readings from before, what I feel for you is that your consciousness, you have been working, you have been manifesting a certain vision for yourself, a certain dream for yourself, and your consciousness has shifted. Your consciousness is there. We have the world and the Nine of Cups, which really, these two together, it really feels like there is a completion of your wish fulfillment. But when I look at these limitations which are there, it shows me that it hasn't shown up yet in your 3D reality. So your consciousness is already there, but it hasn't shown up yet. So you feel limited. You feel twisted between what you know is true and how your outer reality looks in this moment. So your higher self is coming through with a confirmation to tell you you have done the work. Your consciousness has shifted. Now it's just about being patient up until your 3D reality adapts to that consciousness, because it's done. It's done. It's completed. It has happened. And you feel twisted because you know this, you experience this, you feel this, but then you look into your 3D reality and you see that your 3D reality has not adapted yet to that consciousness, and it might confuse you, it might frustrate you. But your highest self is really coming through. It's important for you to hear this confirmation again because you know it already. But in these moments of doubt, I am just here to confirm it's done. It's done. And it's going to show up in your 3D reality. So whenever you feel limited, surrender. Keep on surrendering to God, Source, Spirit, Universe, whatever you connect to, your angels. Whenever you feel limited, whenever you feel blocked, surrender. And shift your focus again up until or into your consciousness of it is done. It's done. There is also an invitation here to focus on service, to focus on being there for others. It can be as a tool whenever you are trapped into the state of feeling limited, feeling blocked. It can be a good way to shift your focus into doing something for someone else. But also in general, to just be in a state of being of service to others, being in a state of helping others. Because very soon, pile tree, you're going to have a lot of materialized you're going to have a lot to share. You already have a lot to share, but there is something about the fact that it didn't show up yet in your 3D reality, so it means it's something material that you are waiting on, that you are expecting. And I see that also. And very soon you will be in a position where you can also, with these material things, be very generous to others. I see you already being very generous. We can be generous in all ways. We can be generous with a smile, with love, with care, with compassion, with empathy. But there is also something materializing. It's done. This is really the main message from your highest self, coming through and just wanting to acknowledge you, applaud you, and saying it's done, it's completed, it's gonna show up in your 3D reality. It is already, it has happened. It has happened. But like I always say, sometimes it takes the illusion of time for our 3D reality to adapt to the consciousness that we have already. And this can be frustrating and this can be confusing sometimes. But this is really what your highest self is wanting to bring through in this moment. Just this confirmation of whatever you are feeling, because you know it. You feel it. You feel it in every cell of your body. In every layer of your existence, you feel it. You have shifted. But sometimes you still doubt because the 3D reality is not showing it yet. And then sometimes your mind takes you. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe this, maybe that. No, it's done. It's done. The first card that comes out, the Wheel of Fortune. It's done. The wheel has turned in your favor. It's your time. This is so beautiful. I want to show it because it's so, the energy that comes off from these three together is just, it's pure paradise. Look at this. Look at this. Such beauty, such almost impossible to put into words. It's so overwhelming. So overwhelming of blessings. Here comes the sun, da da dee da. And under that we have the Tree of Wands, and the Tree of Wands, it's the card of watching your ships roll in. And it's that, you know, it's this moment in between, because the Tree of Wands is really this, I know the work is done, and now I'm waiting for my ships to enter. I know they're gonna enter. I'm just waiting for them to enter. And this is this space in between. So your higher self is just saying to you, whenever you feel limited, whenever you feel blocked, come back to the consciousness of I know it's done, and surrender. Surrender. Keep on surrendering to God, Source, Spirit. All these limitations, all these blockages, all these beliefs, these mind, these thoughts that sometimes still come in. You say, no, I surrender, because I know it is done. It's done. And it's beautiful. It's so beautiful what is coming in for you. Very, very, very beautiful energy. Very strong energy also. Very bright. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I don't feel I have to pull more cards about this, because it's really that. It's that. We have as a confirmation here the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the World. The World again. So this Wheel of Fortune, the wheel has turned, not is turning. It has turned in your favor. The Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands, you are walking away from all burdens. And the world, it's a completion. It's completed. This heavy, heavy path is completed. So like I say, I don't feel I have to pull more cards for you, because it's the only thing you need to hear now. Not too much, not too much around, just very clear. It has happened, and whenever limitations or feelings of limitation or blockages or whatever your mind wants to do shows up, surrender. Forgive, let go, surrender. I know it is done. And also being of service, being there for others, being generous towards others, and knowing that you have so much to give, and to focus on that. Just keep on giving your beautiful gifts. Keep on sharing your beautiful gifts with others. It's going to benefit you and all around. So my beautiful pile tree, enjoy whatever wants to come in for you, because it looks amazing. I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.